I am back with more hair tutorials. We got so many great reviews on the couple that I did about 2 months ago, and so I want to give you a couple more to throw into your portfolio, I guess you could say, of hairstyles. But today I'm going to teach you how to do a really easy, quick top knot that's kind of messy. It takes literally like 5 minutes. If you want to dress it up a little bit, you can do that. But I'm going to show you probably the dressier version, but keep in mind that you can always do it with just regular straight hair. So as always, I like to tell you the products I use and the current status of my hair. My hair is about 2 days old. When I do messy buns, I like to have a little bit of texture to it. If not, then it will just flop or it'll be really frizzy. If you have some texture to it, it helps hold it a little better. So my hair is about 2 days old, and I'm going to be using the Tresemme No. 4 hairspray. I love this. I've always used it pretty much my whole life. And then the Aussie Instant Freeze 4, I think that's the only instant freeze they sell. This is just my finishing spray. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see that I tell you guys that it's pretty much spray glue. So you definitely don't want to use this the whole time you're doing your hair, or you will have a web of hair. Also, to add a little bit of texture in my ends, I'm going to use, I've already put this in after I wash my hair, but while it's dry, I'm going to use this. It's the Repair and Protect Tresemme spray, and I love this because not only does it protect your hair, but it adds a little bit of texture too as you're doing it. And the last thing I want to mention is that if you have really silky hair, a couple of my friends do, and so I normally, when I do their hair, I'll add some dry shampoo to the roots and then a little bit on the ends, kind of work my way through their hair just to kind of give it some depth and volume and texture. So this is one I like to use. It's the Evet in NYC, but it's a dry shampoo and I love it. So I also wanted to mention that my hair is lightly straightened, but I did want to explain that because I mentioned that in a couple videos before. What I mean by lightly straightened is I go over my hair once each section with a straightener. I don't go over a couple times to get it as board straight as I can. My ends I do very lightly because I know if I'm going to add curl, if I've already straightened it, it's a lot harder to hold that curl. So if you're going to straighten your hair, my hair is naturally frizzy, not curly, just frizzy. So if you're going to straighten your hair, do it very lightly, and then that'll allow you to have more flexibility when you're fixing your hair, so you can curl it or whatever you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So all you have to do again is just pull your hair up to a ponytail as high as you want it. And then you're going to want to, let me get one that's a little thicker. Use a tie, like a hair tie. And then you're going to want to do one full through, pull it through fully on the headband. The second pull through, you're about to do about a half, because this is my tail right here. And then to get the last pull through, you're going to twist it again, flip over your hair, get those ends right in the front, the top, and then of course twist it and pull these through. Okay? Secure it, tighten it, however. So I did add a little bit of curl. I literally curled them for 3 seconds. My ends, you can see there's a little bit of wave on them. I don't want it to be super curly. But what I do is I take this ugly pod, the big piece that you have left, and you kind of just tuck it around. Kind of just have to work with it, play with it, how it'll work. Okay? So bobby pin that down wherever you can find a spot for it. Sometimes I do this hairstyle and I have to take it out and redo it, but it's so quick that it doesn't really matter because it literally takes 3 minutes to do it. But sometimes it'll turn out perfect and then sometimes not, so I have to take it out and just throw it back up again and try again. Also, I do like to pull out. I don't like my hair pulled straight back. When I have it up, a lot of times I like to add a little bit of extra on the sides and the back. So just pull out a little bit. Might pull that out a little too far. There we go. And then spray your sides, your back, get all the little flyaways. You can pull out these little wispies. And then, so now all I have left is my tail. So you can do anything you want with this. So you could just pin it right there, and then let your ends hang out. Or you can take it kind of like maybe half of it, pin it, take this part around. I just kind of play with it. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. So whatever you do, don't stress out if it's not laying perfectly or looking perfect, because it's a messy bun. So you don't want it to be perfect, but you don't want it to be a hot mess either. Sometimes my messy buns are like that just because it's one of those days. And so I just keep pinning and pulling and pinning and pulling till it's right where I want it. You can pull up on this and it'll give you a little more volume. So you have a curl back here, but that's okay because it's a messy bun. This one I can pull out some, maybe tuck it a little bit. Now this tutorial is taking a little longer than it would normally take you just because I'm stopping to talk and really trying to focus on it. But you can see it's a messy bun, right? So an everyday messy bun. If you want more of a part, you can separate that some. If you have like chopsticks or a headband maybe, anything you want to add to it, you can do that. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, you just keep working with it. Don't get frustrated the first time. I will go to do this hairstyle and like do it a couple times just because my bun thingy didn't flop the right way or whatever. And you want to lightly spray it. In fact, I'm not even going to use that Aussie because I don't want it to look like I have a net on top of my head. So there you go. That's my messy bun. You can see it's just kind of messy, but it's still fun. Still has a little bit of volume to it, and you can pull wherever you want, fix it however, add whatever. I hope you like this tutorial. If you want to see more, please let us know. Comment below. Let us know the ideas, the styles you want to see. Oh, I forgot to curl my little ends. And we will be happy to add more soon. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I am going to do more, so stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Go to our blog, check it out, where I have a couple more on there. So thank you so much, and thanks for watching.